Hello and welcome back to another video, and today we'll be using the 135 and the transport box to do a bit of tidying up on the farm. Now I don't know if you remember, you might and you might not, but up by the workshop over there along the wall there, you can see it if it focuses, where that green ivy is. That's the workshop, and along that wall we had a pile of scrap which we're after getting rid of. We were after loading up a tractor and dumper trailer, and we headed off with that over the weekend. So yeah, I don't know how much was in it, I forgot. I think it was somewhere between a ton and a 2, so a ton and 2 ton, anywhere between that. But yeah, but what's left on the ground after we picked up all the scrap metal is a lot of sort of leaves and dirt and other stuff, which I'll go and show you now. So this is the workshop, and along that wall there was a pile of scrap. I think I have a picture of it on my phone, so if I remember to put it into it while I'm editing, I will throw it into it to show you. But along the wall there was a pile of scrap. Obviously you can still see bits and bobs here, but the things that are left here we're keeping. But the likes of all these twigs and leaves and just the dirt that's lying about the place, we could get a shovel and just start to scrape it up, try and make it look a bit more cleaner and a bit more respectful. So we'll get the 135 and the box and a spade and a shovel, and we'll try our best to sort of make this look a bit more respectful. Now the likes of a bit of a chimney here that's been cut off, that's a bit off a car, and a bit of wood, and all that would want to be dumped in a dump or somewhere. But we're more focusing on just cleaning up all the leaves, any bit of the twigs and stuff that's off the ivy, and just the dirt and anything else. A bit of that timber here can be thrown over in the wood, which is where we're going dumping all this. See, there's a big pile of dirt there, which would want to be cleaned up. But yeah, clean all that up, and any of the rotten wood that's there as well can all be brought over to the wood and dumped where it can, well, rot away. So I'll go now and I'll get the 135 and we'll get to it. there's a nice fair bit in the box. There's still a bit to go, as you can see there. And any bits of metal that was buried underneath the dirt that I found when I was digging it up, I piled them all here. You can see a wheel, just a bit of iron. So all of that was sort of buried underneath the dirt when I was digging and scraping it. And instead of throwing it into the box, because that's going over to the wood to be emptied, all I want in the box is obviously the dirt that's there, the twigs and stuff that's off the ivy growing on the wall, and any rotten bit of timber, because that's all going over to the wood. That is okay for any wildlife, you know, any wildlife enthusiasts out there or wildlife lovers out there. I'm not harming any wildlife, so there you go. So that's all I want in the box, is the sort of bare minimum, well, not the bare minimum, but just natural stuff, not plastic or pipes or bits off chimneys or bits of iron, just the plain dirt. There's another lump of timber that could go, because it's fairly rotten, that. It's fairly rotten. So we'll put that into the box. And as you can see, it's clearly looking that little bit better. That's what it used to look like. And that's what it looks like now. So it's not looking too bad. Anyways, I might sort of realign the tractor, sort of straighten it up a small bit and back a bit further back, because it's a bit of a walk over and back, and I don't want to be dropping anything off the shovel while scooping it from there and walking to the box. So I'll realign the tractor, and we'll pick up the action from there again. Looking good, looking good. There's a lot more stuff here that I picked out. More scrap iron to add to the new collection that'll probably come here again. But anyways, it's looking that tiny little bit better. It's better than what I was looking like before. The only thing now is, because of the ivy bush there that's growing on the wall, the whole ground there is just polluted with roots from that bastard. But anyways, I don't know if I got footage of me just pulling a big lump of root out from the ground, but it's there in the box. Box is looking a bit more fuller. But yeah, and what I was thinking as well, I also made a video of it a couple of, but I think about a month ago. What I done over at the sand there, I might also do here. And for those who don't know what I'm talking about, here where there's stones, there was a big hole there in the sand, and it used to fill up with water and just get awful wet and soggy, like here starting to get. But when I was halfway through taking all that crap out of the ground there, I was thinking, could I do something similar like I'd done here, but over there by the workshop? Could I do what I'd done over there on the sand, but here? Or would it be better maybe just putting a bit of concrete in there instead? I don't know, because most likely when we start fixing or whatever, we're doing work in the workshop there, and there's any scrap metal, maybe we're fixing something or making something, or something maybe similar to that top of there. We could, you know, that frame of the top of there will probably be cut up and probably left here for the new pile of scrap to form, so that it can be fitted into the trailer the next time we go and get rid of the scrap. But yeah, the ivy there, I don't know, I might have to get a saw of some sort and maybe cut it up high and try and do something, then pull all the roots out or something. I don't know. But yeah, it is a bit of the roots from the ivy bush there is a bit of a problem, but we've managed to overcome that and it's looking pretty good. Anyways, I'll put all that stuff and all that stuff back here, and we'll go and empty that box over in the wood. Box is emptied and the pile is up on the ditch here. So you might be wondering, why didn't I tip it? That was the plan. I was going to tip it. I had the clip taken out of here and I was about to take the clip out of this one until I realized that half of it is integrated behind the actual tailgate while it's being in the loop. I don't know if I'm able to get a view of it for you. I think you can see it there. It's gone in behind the actual tailgate, and I, for the life of me, take it out? No. I had no vice grips or nothing in the tractor that could help me take it out. So I just said, I just better stick to hardship and actually shovel it out. Now, the reason that happened is that before I parked up the tractor and started unloading, I backed up the tractor, lowered down the box a small bit, it's just that bit up off the ground, and started ramming into this, because a lot of that, obviously, you can see there's a rotten stake post there. There's branches off trees that we once cut up, and they were actually out as far as the box here. So I just used the box as a battering ram and pushed it back, which was obviously a mistake, I see now, because I absolutely fecked up the box. Now that tailgate wasn't in the best shape anyways, but I'm after making it worse and I am fuming. So yeah, that happened. I think over the winter now we'd want to get something done with that tailgate, because this box will be used January, February time, when the cows start to calve. We have the cows calving very late this year, or next year I should say. So I might make a video about that, but for now all you need to know is that the calves won't be calving in November, December. Starting in November, December time. They'll be starting in January, February time of 2024. So we want to get something done with that, because we're going to be using this box to transport the dung from the actual pens to the dung pit. This is the box we use. This is the setup we use. And I'm obviously wrecking the tailgate, unfortunately. Oh, Jesus. Anyways, yeah, I guess we'll head back to the yard. That's looking better than what it was before. I've all the stuff that I pushed to the side left back that I couldn't really be dumping over in the wood. Bits of an old brush head there and leftover irons and stuff. I can't really be throwing that over in the wood, but I'm fairly happy with how it came out. Tidied up fairly clean. And what we do with it next, I don't know. We might just leave it like that for more scrap iron to be thrown down on top of it. As I mentioned earlier in the video, I might do what I done with the sand pit, with the big hole in the sand pit, and maybe put a layer of stone on it, or we might put concrete or something of the likes on it. I don't know. And that's the box fairly cleaned out to my best ability, since I couldn't really tip it. Yes, something definitely needs to be done with that. Well, over the winter, over the next couple of weeks, we'll get onto that case and get that sorted. But anyways, that is going to be the end of today's video. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, please do give me a like. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell to be notified of every future video I upload. That is it for me. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video very soon. Take care.